So beautiful people, Matchroom Boxing basically just told us who Jaron Ennis is fighting next after Lima. And I have some horrible news for you. I am very, very disappointed in this. You know, what can I say? Let's talk about it, beautiful people. Listen, if you've been watching my videos over the last few days, talking about Jaron versus Lima, you've been seeing that I've been giving Jaron all the credit in the world. The man is so special, he's so talented, so charismatic, switch hitter, this, this and that. The man is truly talented and exceptional. Everything positive I've said about the man, but the man doesn't want to be, he doesn't want to dare to be great. You know who he's fighting next? Let me tell you. You know this fight versus Lima? It was a title eliminator, but now they just elevated it into an interim WBA 154-pound fight. And you know who's the WBA 154-pound champion of the world? This guy who we just heard of, his name is Abass Baraou. A man who's not even a top 10 154-pounder, who fought a fellow non-top 154-pounder, Jaron Ennis, and the winner of that fight was going to get Crawford's vacated belt. And after Crawford vacated it, and this guy Abass beat Jaron Ennis, he's now the champion. What in the world? This is who Jaron Ennis is fighting next. He's fighting him in the first quarter of 2026. How disappointing, how horrible is that? Listen, like I said, I've been giving Jaron a lot of credit, but what are we doing? Out of all the 154-pounders, out of all the... You want to be a champion? Okay. You have Xander Zayas, you have Bakram Murtazalev, you have Sebastian Fundora, and you have this guy who nobody knows, Abass Baraou. Don't tell me that he's not cherry-picking. You cannot tell me that he's not cherry-picking. I mean, listen, Jaron Ennis, the moment that he announced he's going to 154, he got ranked highly in all the sanctioning bodies. He could have went whichever route he wanted. Well, not him exactly, but his dad and Eddie and like his handlers. But what are we doing here? Are you serious? They're titling this fight versus Lima, chess not checkers. This is the slogan for the fight. No, what are we talking about here? What chess? What type of chess are we playing here? We're playing cherry picking. Don't try to sugarcoat it with like some fancy headline title, you know, chess not checkers. No, this is cherry picking. Cherry picking Lima. And listen, I said, listen, God willing, he will get past Lima and we will see a big fight. That's what they've been promising us. So I was like, you know what? I'll take the Lima fight. Lima then Baraou. You know, I'm very, very disappointed in Jaron, to be honest. And now, I'm kind of starting to realize why a lot of people criticize him. Now I get it. Now I completely get it, beautiful people. Listen, if you want to be a champion, you could have fought Sebastian Fundora, Bakram Murtazalev, Xander Zayas. But you went for this guy who just became a champion, he's not even undefeated, he's not even a puncher, 50% knockout ratio. He lost a couple of years ago to Jack Colke. You know who knocked out Jack Colke? Bakram Murtazalev, the IBF champion. You know, the man's not even undefeated, not even got power, not even a skilled boxer. Like, the man is simply, you know, a tough guy. He's just a tough. Just watch his last fight versus Jaron Ennis. He's a tough guy with zero defense, stylistically tailor-made for Jaron. And you don't lie, you'll be absolutely lying out of your teeth if you say that, oh, Abass Baraou is elite, he's this, he's that. I mean, listen, you're just a lover of Jaron Ennis if you want to keep defending this, what's going on right now. Because this is absolutely horrible, absolutely terrible, to be honest. You know, like I said, I've been giving Jaron a lot of credit recently, you know, because I said, you know what, I can't really blame him for the Crawford fight falling through. I can't really blame him for the Virgil fight. I can't this, I can't that. But what are we doing here? I mean, listen, he's just going for the title, you know, like choosing the weakest link and taking the belt. What is that? Like, if you really want to be a champion, if you really want to be the best at 154, go fight the best. And who are the best? Sebastian Fundora, Bakram Murtazaliev, Xander Zayas, Virgil Ortiz, Tim Tszyu, Brandon Adams, Serhiy Bohachuk, Israel Madrimov. I mean, I can list you many guys who are better than this guy with a belt. So, and you know something, you know, Matchroom, they did this before. Let me tell you when they did this before. When Edgar Berlanga fought McCrory the fight prior to the Canelo fight, literally on fight week, the fight became an interim title eliminator for Canelo's belt. Like I know what they're doing, you know. But it's because, you know, now with him being interim champion, he's going to be mandated to fight this guy Abass, and Abass can't really escape the fight, you know. Like, he gotta fight him, so basically you gotta give him the belt. Honestly, this is such a slimy and such a weasel move by the NS team. Like, and listen, this was actually a part of why we all ended up accepting the Lima fight. We were like, you know what, because they've been promising, and even Eddie said we signed on our part to fight Virgil. But now we're fighting Abass Baraou, whatever his last name is, whatever the man's name is, I don't know. I've only watched him fight once in his last fight versus Tellez, and he's not a good fighter. He's not a good boxer. This is boxing, and he doesn't know how to box. He's a tough guy. He's a tough African guy, high guard, you know, pressure, this and that, taking a million punches, throwing a few back, tough guy, got cardio. But what are we doing? He's not elite. Lima's not elite. And honestly now, I'm kind of rooting for Lima. I'm kind of rooting for Uisma Lima to ruin this horrible plan that's coming up. Honestly, like I said, I am extremely disappointed. Absolutely disappointed in Jaron Ennis and his team. You know, actually, I was like, I don't even want to see the Virgil fight. That's what I said a couple of days ago. I was like, listen, you don't want to give us the Virgil fight? No problem. I don't want it. But give us at least Sebastian, Murtazaliev, Xander, if you want a belt. If you don't want a belt, give us... I'll even take Tim Tszyu. Tim Tszyu is more proven than this guy. Even though Tim Tszyu lost his last fight, but he's still more proven than Abass. Abass has proved nothing. Absolutely nothing. When his biggest step up was versus Jack Colke, and he got beat up in that fight. But when Bakram Murtazaliev fought Jack Colke while fasting, cutting weight, fasting, fight day, fasted the entire day, broke his fast a couple of hours before he fought him, still knocked him out. But this is the guy who beat Abass Baraou. So you see where I'm going here? If you actually just take your emotions out of it, and like unless you're just a Jaron lover, if you know the guy, if you're a family member, listen, I understand you keep on supporting his moves. But you as a boxing fan, you deserve better than this. What, are you watching you're paying to go watch him fight live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? You're from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania? Listen, much respect. But you deserve better than this. Listen, you're paying the DAZN subscription to watch this man fight? You deserve better than this. You deserve better than Lima, Abass Baraou, and maybe then they will give us something. But what are we doing here? I mean, these boxers only fight 2 to 3 times a year max. So every fight counts. You know, after this Lima fight, if it's like a war and Jaron gets like banged up a bit, we're not going to see him for like 6 months. So you see where I'm going here? You understand why it's starting to become very, very hard to support this man and his route. Because listen, they said you ducked Virgil, we said okay. They said you ducked Crawford, we said okay. They said you ducked this and that, we said okay. But now, what are we doing now? We gotta stop allowing these fighters to give us whoever they want and us just accepting it. Eddie Hearn is getting a massive budget from DAZN to host the best and biggest fights. But not this. I understand you want to make Jaron a champion, but if you want to make the man a champion, you might as well put him up with the best. Not every man with a belt is considered the best. This is boxing. Every division you have 4 to 5 belts to 6 belts. If you want to count the IBO, if you want to count the Ring Magazine, this and that. I mean, listen, belts are everywhere these days. But enough is enough. Enough is enough, and we are absolutely sick and tired of all these excuses and you know something, actually, I'm thinking about it now. Jaron is like nearly 40-0 now. The man is literally about to become 40-0. And you're fighting Lima and Abass Baraou. And even His Excellency Tarek al-Sheikh told us he wants warm-up fights. He doesn't want to fight real fighters. So I am very, very disappointed in Jaron Ennis. And I'm absolutely disgusted with this matchup that's about to come. I mean, the Lima fight is actually a better fight. Do you believe it? The Lima is actually more proven than Abass Baraou. It's because he at least went to absolute war with the number 1 contender at 160, Tyrone McKenna. Well, Tyrone McKenna or Stevie McKenna, whatever the guy's name of. 2 twins, I get them mixed up, 2 brothers. But Lima actually fought at 160, he fought some big boys at 160. This guy, Baraou, he's not even top 10 at 154. I mean, in Boxer, they just put him in top 10. Now, just now, like a couple of days ago. What are we doing here? This is absolutely disgusting from Team Ennis. And to be honest, I can't support this anymore. Like I said, I keep giving Jaron all the credit. He's talented, he's switch hitter, powerful, aware. The man is having fun in the ring. But you don't want to fight the best. Just say it.